I know. I'm real quickly getting really annoyed at how shitty Bedrock Edition is. Like, I can literally, the hitboxes are all fucked up. And it's beginning to really fucking frustrate. This achievement is impossible. Nah, this achievement is impossible. Oh, is it? God fucking damn it. Oh. I hate this. Why is it like this? Oh. I hate this version so much. Like, the thing is, they haven't fixed. These have been problems for the last fucking 10, no, 5 years, and they haven't fucking fixed any of them. Like, it's actually fucking ridiculous. But, like, they haven't fixed anything yet. They've been problems for so long, and they just haven't fixed them. They're just not willing to fucking fix them. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Shit, I've played like a couple of them that when they were still free. I played some of them. Some of them were free, I think. And they're not like the educational ones aren't bad, but the brand ones. Oh no, I had a friend once who had one of them. That's so boring. It's literally just walking around for 10 minutes, looking at things that appear in the show, and that's it. Or movie. That's it. Go to 5 places and you've seen all. And selling it for like $10. It's fucking insane. Like, I think the default settings, because I think I had the settings wrong, but I think the default settings should be allowed to have for every single. No. Now, need to be 50 blocks away from an enemy for an achievement. If I go this far and they're there, they just disappear. Legit impossible. Except maybe multiplayer with 2 people. Nate is still there. I fucking need Nate. Oh. Why? Why? Just don't get it. Just don't get it. I just don't get it. Probably not helped by them. From what I see, they mostly listen to content creators. Oh, they listen to content creators. The problem is that there are a bunch of people who never play Bedrock. But they do complain about it, but they complain about the fucking wrong reasons. So not only have certain Bedrock features been worsened, but some Bedrock features are better than Java, They have been made worse, but Bedrock issues have not been fixed. Because no YouTuber plays them because there's a weird stigma around playing Bedrock. Fucking, oh. I just want a fucking achievement. Now I need someone else. Can't use any account, council. I can actually. That's good, I guess. Me too. Me too. Legacy older versions. But this is a new version. And that you can't beat the game. The whole reason they have this stream is because of things you can't get anymore on the old version. I don't think it was better. The legacy version only had like a max 20 enemies or animals. It had its problems, but it was more reliable than Bedrock Edition. Right? Most of the time. Even my horse disappeared. My horse randomly just fucking died. Like I had a horse, and it just randomly fucking died. I had a horse here with a saddle on it, and it just fucking died. Out of nowhere. Just fucking died. And now I don't have a fucking horse anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, the elders are adding useless features. Right? Like a tracking system with personal accounts. Right? With a stupid fucking accounts. To track your personal things. It doesn't work. I have 21, almost 22 hours on this version. I did it. Yeah, something like that probably happened to my horse. But like, it's just so annoying. The game just doesn't fucking work and I haven't fixed any of the issues. They've only been making it worse. Probably because mostly children play this version. My account needs... All these issues aren't even that hard to fix because previous versions had fixes for them. You're just not willing to fix it, and now you need stupid all-around methods or other people to get some of the stuff. Just, I don't understand. It's just really... Frame rates too. I don't know, it's never really happened to me. It's mostly, the problem is with me happened a lot. It's say there's creeper here. I was killing this creeper. Oh yeah, another thing is blocks disappear after 2 minutes of being dropped. They're not supposed to do that. And me and my friend have lost like so many important items because 3 minutes after dying, they immediately just disappear. What isn't supposed to happen is a glitch. But this world just has that. For some fucking reason. It might be a to-do that they're gonna implement. I don't know, no actually, it's just fucking weird. But another thing is the distance and knockback. Because knockback in this is also fucking insane and weird. Because in previous versions, knockback, because they have functions, knockback has always been an issue. But literally with me trying to kill the creeper, right, what normally is doable, 3 hits. And normally you can do 1, 2, 3 and kill it. But the knockback has been increased. Also for enemies. Even when the knockback has been one of the biggest fucking issues in the game, because I have multiple times died from zombies hit me 5 blocks in front of me, and I couldn't do anything because their knockback is insane. And they've made it worse. They have legit made it worse. Like, how can you do that? How is it physically possible to have a broken system with hit knockback, and they make it worse? I don't know how you do that. I literally do not know how you do that. Phantoms 2. Oh, Phantoms. This armor, protection 2, and iron rest. Like this item still takes like 4 hearts of damage from Phantoms. Like, it's insane. They're doing less and less content. It's just, they're also not doing anything people want. People have wanted the food update for like the last 8 years. 8 years I've heard, so 7, 8 years ago I already heard food update. They still haven't done it. Just don't get the worry. The lanes also just so just broken, and I don't know why. I've played it, and it's actually really fun because randomly dying doesn't happen anymore. Because that's, I think, the only thing they've really fucking fixed in the last 2 years in this game. Because of the hard mode being added, they actually fucking fixed that. At least mostly. At least from in my experience, though enemies and random stuff dying. Like, I haven't had entire villages or villagers disappear. Like, 50 or so villagers I traded with. All like gold, diamond rank. Randomly just all disappear. Out of nowhere. Like, I'm not joking. That was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But still. Probably not help that the code is fucking. That I living room. Yeah, shit like that can also happen. Another thing they've done is, I think, I haven't checked yet, but they have fucked with Fortune. Fortune used to be really good in Bedrock Edition, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard somewhere they fucked with it, making it almost useless. I don't know for sure, but I had a Fortune 2 or 3 pickaxe, mining coal, and I barely got like 2, mostly ones, and maybe one, twice, 2 times stuff. even when you're supposed to in all the versions get like free usually. So I think they've made it worse for no reason. Because I think they did it to make it more like Java. But everyone on Java has complained before that anything except Fortune 3 is pretty much useless. So of course they make Backtrack like it. Maybe they made Backtrack like the worst. Maybe they had bad luck, maybe they didn't. But I think they've been fucking with it. Just because they can fuck with it. Or maybe the people who made it are out of touch. That's also true, probably. Maybe it's one of those decisions to make children play the game for longer because more grind. Because sadly, it is corporately owned by a big fuck off company who is really bad at keeping people interested in their garbage games. Because they've literally been shutting down every studio that is making them. Yeah. But like, they literally had Hi-Fi Rush, a super successful little game that cost them almost nothing and made probably 50 times as much as they put into it, like Microsoft. And they shut the studio down. Right, but other games that they've been making that has cost them hundreds of millions and lost them hundreds of millions, those studios have not been shut down. I mean, like, it's literally if you make a successful game, there's a higher chance of you being shut down, or as high as if you make a game that loses them millions. That's an understatement. They're fucking idiots. They are and the person who shut down the studio directly then complained that there were not enough studios to make smaller, cheaper projects that are very successful and make a lot of money. Even he had like 3 or 4 of those studios shut them down the day before he said that. Successful, small studios only costing like 10 million per game and making 50 to 200 per game in profit. Right? And he shut them all down in exchange for Redfall that made what cost like 100 million to make and made them zero money because no one bought it. Right? But that's just how industry works. But now things like Ubisoft also do that shit. Then they make games. Same principle. Too high budget, shitty games, and they're gone out of business. I just think it's funny. All studios. Probably because like the thing is, the shareholders and money people have most control. I think there's an old interview by Bill Gates, I think, who actually, or the creator of of the iPhone and stuff. I don't know for sure, but he kind of just says what it is, that the people who get power in companies are marketing people, and not people who make the game. But marketing people have no fucking idea what they're doing because they don't know how to make games, but they get all the positions because they so-called make all the money. It isn't true, but you know, why? Because the game needs to be good. But then things happen like this, and then the entire companies go down to shit. Oh no! Oh, very sad. That's why I always buy indie games. Because most of my games half my games are indie games or all the games. I don't know. I'm yapping. Well, and indeed, indeed, and they don't learn from this. That's the craziest part. They don't even fucking learn. They don't even realize what is going on. They're like too dense to realize what is going on. Because I think they still have multiple other of similar productions. Right? They're still producing lots of similar games. Like Concord. And they're still doing that. But it's just, honestly, it's kind of just amazing that they're still doing this shit. Yeah, that's indeed good. That's indeed pretty good. It's just sad that AAA games have been. Yeah, because money is everything. That's why, like, companies. That's why I never understand about a lot of companies. Why do companies that are successful sell themselves or put them on or sell themselves to other big companies or put them in the stock market? You have investors, right? Because all investors do, right, is steal money and make projects worse because they just want more money with deadlines. It just it gives you like an extra $1 billion now, but in the long run, in 10 years, those investors will cost you quality, fancy things, and like a lot of companies have probably got investors giving them like $1 billion, but in the time from then to now, due to them, they have probably lost 10, $2 billion or more. Right? Because like I don't understand the concept. Yeah, but the Helldivers is successful, and even then, due to the shit Sony pulled with them with the whole needing a Sony account, the game, due to the game, Sony has an account system, and like 2/3, almost 2/3 of all countries in the world, well, like half of all countries, right? Like more than 170 countries cannot play Sony games with that, and they did that on Helldivers after it released. So that means like half the people who were playing the game couldn't for a while. They reversed it, but the damage is done. Helldivers now is dying. It's not dead, but it only has like 1/20th as many players, and a big part of that is due to Sony fucking them over. And they would probably have like twice as many people if it wasn't for Sony fucking them over. Right? Right, but Sony, Sony does what Sony does. And all because if more people have the Sony account fucking thing, it'll look better on their like things at the end of years to investors. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But I'm talking about the in-thing period when Helldivers already was struggling due to other stuff. Right, but I'm talking more. I don't know about modern Helldivers, but I remember it from many people playing the not servers being dead. Right, but this wasn't still very much alive. Very much alive. It's just the servers weren't as full anymore. It's just, and it allows us to do because Sony's a fucking shitty company. It's just annoying. I just think it's annoying that companies do that shit. All because the numbers need to look better and shit like that. Did you know that the creators of Baldur's Gate have refused like millions of dollars from investors because they want to be privately owned? Yeah, but that happened around the same time. Right? The versus Sony thing meant a lot of people couldn't play anymore and refunded the game. And then the thing happened right after it. Right? When it was just about where it could recover from the Sony drama. That happened as the final kind of clap to the game for at least a little bit until now the Lumen thing. But yeah, that's just not a common thing happened. That also happened, but the drama, yeah, they kind of insisted with each other. I kind of stopped playing during the nerfs because all the weapons I used and liked, like I never do top tier weapons. I do what feels good to me, but the weapons that felt good to me were fucking useless because they went from mid-tier weapons at best to totally fucking useless. So I couldn't fucking play the game anymore. What was really fucking annoying. Right? But yeah. It's good that it's on the rise again. Shit. Those kind of things. Battlefield 5 too. Battlefield 5 is also fucking dead because EA stopped it. Because they were working on their new project. Glad the devs have changed their stance on everything. Massive balance updated. Turned the recoil rifle into a heavy. That's good. But Battlefield 5 has a lot of potential. And they just fucked it over for the new Battlefield game. Because it would be so much better. And yeah, it fucking killed the franchise. I don't think there are any plans for Battlefield. I think there are, but I don't know for sure about that. But at least for a while, everyone kind of killed the franchise. I paid for it on day one. I fucking paid for the newest Battlefield, even when I don't even like modern shooters. You could literally not hit people, especially console players. Couldn't hit people. Was also kind of almost mandatory. Crossplay, but crossplay is only good for PC players because console players can't fucking compete, especially if there are no things to help them. And I'm like, what a fucking drama. Still not fixed. Still literally not fixed. I watched a review of it like a month ago, and they still haven't fucking fixed the game. Mostly, they've just given up. Also, that community, people in the community, like community leaders, have literally gotten angry and argued with people, right? With people in the community. Instead of listening to feedback, they just call them unknowing idiots who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All this not very professional. Yeah, dice is gonna dice. I guess. Ugh, so much drama. Then you have the fucking Terraria developers just being chads. No drama, slow updates, but they're on vacation for a long time because they make so much money due to Terraria that they can live and still have a pretty relaxed schedule, right? And I think they're working on something else, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, right. But that game is fucking amazing, and the next update is also gonna be good, right? Oh, Stardew Valley 2, massive update recently. Didn't even fucking notice, but added tons of new stuff, new progression. So I'm actually really want to play it with someone because the new update is really fun. Looks really fun, and a bunch of other stuff. But like indie and small groups are fun. Like I just can't understand how a small group of like 5 to like 12 people can make a game in 5 years that is way better than a studio of 2,000 in 8 years, or in like 4 years or some shit like that. I just can't understand that. I just literally cannot. It just doesn't. I just. I know, I know. That's the thing. I, that's the thing. But most things like Battlefield, what I already said, but Battlefield has done that. Battlefield still hasn't done that. Even the previous titles, like Battlefield 5 and 1, are pretty fucking good. It's just that the game modes are not made for small player bases. Like, a breakthrough is literally impossible for defenders, because if there are only 4 defenders and 5 attackers, there is no fucking way you can win. Right? Not helped that the balancing between teams is fucking horrible. Like, I've literally had teams where me and 5 other people who are like level 30 to like 50 against a team of like 5, right? People were like wanted like level 100 or higher with skills and everything, every weapon, everything maxed out. Like, it's insane how unbalanced the thing can be sometimes. Yeah. Oh, 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 perfect. I I know, but yeah, that's the thing. That many, there's so many that doesn't really matter. And AI slop. A lot of them are made AI Chinese AI slop or American AI slop. That's true. And sometimes it's also ego. Some people just have to fucking learn. Because if you look at any new game things, you see people. Have you seen the people who made a mod, like a mod, and it's so bad that they spent like 4 years on it, and it's unplayable. And in the last 2 years, they have not fixed anything. But people are insulting them because they said because it's been 2 years. They've still been adding stuff, but they haven't fixed anything. Any glitches have not been fixed. And those people have no joke been doing in the code that they are banning people and people's Steam accounts in the code for that game or mod. Well, it's illegal and is seen as malware, but they've also been publicly insulting people who review that bad. Yeah, like, right, like no joke. They've been doing that instead of fixing the stupid mod. But like that shit happens too sometimes. Not even I'm yapping. Some people. Some people. Some Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Do you wanna make a snowman? Do you wanna make a snowman? Let's find a snowy place. Ooh. Oh, you mean professional pedophile and scam artist Yandere Dev? I will show you. He will ban you from his account if you continue doing. uh, he's just someone that can't take criticism and just doesn't do jack shit. I know, but weird, creepy, pedophile-esque weirdo who hasn't done anything on this game, right? Is pretty good pick. But I know that was like a person literally using real footage of someone in a real voice call, or someone getting fucking raped and murdered, and putting that in that game. Like just that, of someone getting raped and then murdered. Phone call in that game. Like some people just don't fucking like that kind of shit, or actual gore. Actual gore is also pretty common in certain games. Like literally just showing the victim of a genocide or Holocaust victim, and then thinking that they're cool for doing that. Because edgy and cool, someone's head getting cut off. I'm so cool. Some people just fucking deranged. Yep, indeed, but that's the thing. Some people just don't fucking respect for other people, you know? Some people just don't have the basic respect. They see that using the footage or literally just have using that footage, making voice actors redo that footage, right? Like what happened is that there was a footage of that what was just what I talked about, what just happened, rapes and murdered, and he made voice actors do it again. Let's just say what happened in real life, but they made it do it again. But he didn't say the voice actors and what they're saying was a real call. So the voice actors, right, literally did not know that they were right, that they were literally mocking because it was for a stupid horror game, like a cheap asset flip horror game. Like they literally did not know that they were literally just doing someone's actual fucking death and reacting that because he didn't fucking tell them. Tell them later realize what they did and then they feel fucking horrible for doing that. It's just that kind of shit. People are the best. You know, people are really truly the best. That or actually using gore. People has actually used gore. Or as someone who died in war. I don't know. It's just so fucking weird. I know. Did you know there was a developer for I think Mortal Kombat that has gone PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, because he was forced because I don't hear you, but they were forced to just watch real gore videos for hours for their combat moves. I think they sued and actually got pretty good compensation. But yeah, that's just like I get it. It's just if it's so bad that people get like so bad that people get stressed, like post-traumatic stress so and so much. I don't know. And it's for Mortal Kombat. I think it was for Mortal Kombat. Yeah. The burnt corpse is actually the remains of an actual dead human being. The burnt corpse. Because respect for the dead is for wussies. Oh, very nice. What a very normal and not totally deranged thing to do. Definitely not. Oh my god, I need iron. That smells just iron. I need another pumpkin. Got that. It's just kind of disgusting. I've not seen a lot of gore in my day. But if I do anything with gore, I'm probably just gonna make someone else do it. Because I have friends who for some reason love watching gore. Like I've literally had when the voice actor for Mario said he will voice until he dies. Someone said, find a Mario death sound. I don't know. But like, at least I've at least I had to tell friends to stop watching gore because it will literally just affect who they are, right? Because it will make them. I could literally just sense at the point if they've watched gore or not because of how sad and annoyed they were because they just watched that. Like, I literally had to tell people to stop watching it. Well, it's just a little spooky, I guess. That's not the right. Gore isn't really something that should be watched, in my opinion. I know, same. And that's I think what normal people do. Like I don't know. The worst I've probably seen is a woman who got beat and a police officer shooting someone for asking to pay. Because a police officer asked someone asked the police officer to pay because he used their services, and then the police officer shot him 3 times, killing him. It wasn't very nice. Yeah, Pink. How was your day? Um, I want to talk more about this stuff, but also not. If anything. I thought it was serious. I started something related. So, how are you? I want to play with my friends, but they're not online because they mean. I'll probably have real life chat going on, but everyone left. Okay. In Call of Duty, they always have blue blood, and most of the enemies they throw at you are mutated humans they abducted. Nice. Very human. And so we fight them in some urban areas. If you weak, I really should download them again. I don't know how that is mean. Yeah, buddy. Back to gamer move. Which are attacking different. They are invading planets out of nowhere and we defend them. And on the first. Okay, that's pretty fast. Eisen? They are fighting in more of a guerrilla style compared to the humans of combat. Big guy. Big gay. Gamer. Oh, nice. Whoa, lances. Look, I saw you guys had a car now too. Epic car. I guess. No, no. Deal damage to enemies. Okay, very human. Maybe you should download the game again. But I have storage. You fucking bugger. Yeah, we call the car. They can't call the car anymore, but we can find world. Oof. Um. um, Sadly, Nate doesn't have Helldivers, and the person I used to play it with, my ex, isn't really online anymore. So, car is fun, just be careful not to crash into a wall while teammates are aiming out of the door. Oh, in the machine. Yo, I don't care. Fuck the demons. Be epic gamer. Oh, flying. That's cool. I once got knocked down to the ground and then blown up and shot from like fucking 50 or so meters. It wasn't fair. Okay, my own bridge. Actually, the jump pad was buffed, and it's actually kind of hard to land. But coming, okay. Should I download Helldivers again? Should I play Helldivers? Let's see. The only luminous planet is the same biome as the creek. As a creek just with cities now. Actually, that. Boneless Ohio moment. That. Ohio, 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 Ohio. Also, that's confirmed the current related force guard. Basically, the new ones are definitely getting more powerful. Oop, oop, oop. That's no good. Oop. My cat. Whoa. Anyways, I'm leaving the stream. Bye. Have a good day.